Hello, this is Olusegun from City One Energy International again. This is a video comprising the testimonies given by Dr. Mba to one of our patients and one of the people that she knows concerning the use of our products. We also have another testimony given by another government worker who has also joined the business, who used the product and it helped him to overcome his cancer issue. So, enjoy.
She's a connector. You can read her testimony right here. She talks about how her dad had enlarged prostate and had very high PSA value. But the man started taking Restore Life, Cit47 and Coledus combination. And guess what? Today, his PSA has dropped to 3.2, which is very, very low and very, very healthy. It has dropped. His high blood pressure has improved. The mom was affected by diabetes that affected her eyes, diabetic retinopathy. And today, the woman can see well after even having both surgeries or four surgeries on each eye, meaning 8 surgeries in all, but it still did not work. The surgeries was not able to reverse the retinopathy, but our supplements were able to help her. Now, this woman can see better, and she can now move around by herself, unlike before when she has to be held by the hand and move from one place to the other. So if you have these products in your house and you are just looking at the products is looking at you, I don't understand what your plan is, so please use your supplements. Start using your supplements. Become very, very, very intentional about it. Then I have a personal testimony to share about this product. I have to close her name, please, for privacy and security reasons, okay? I signed her up last year, and the reason why she signed up was the product. She had been married for over 5 years and no child yet, and she was diagnosed with hormonal imbalance. And she was placed on treatment for the hormonal imbalance, but the treatment was not really improving anything. Things were just the same way. So the doctors told her that the only other option they have is for her to go for IVF. IVF works. There's nothing wrong with it. It works, but it is very expensive and the failure rate is high. So if you are doing IVF, you just keep like 5 million naira in one place that you will spend on the IVF. And it may or may not be positive at the end. It may or may not work. And it takes time. It's a very painstaking process. You have to go through one series to the next series, to the next series, to the next series, okay? So it is quite emotional and painstaking for a lot of people. So when they think of the stress involved and the money involved, they're like, no, I cannot, okay? Not everybody has access to 5 billion naira that they can use for a procedure that may not work. Okay, that's the thing with IVF. It's not that it doesn't work, it works, but you have to be patient and you have to do it over and over again to get the best results, okay? So she couldn't afford it to go for IVF. So when I invited her for one of our Amazon projects, she saw the opportunity, it made sense to her. But the thing that piqued her interest was not even the opportunity, it was the product. She saw some of the products. Barrister MM showed some of the products during that presentation that time. And she decided that she wanted to do the business. She signed up. In fact, she usually buys products regularly. She's always sending money. Okay, send me this product. So I did like a training for her and taught her how to use the products because she told me about her condition. She confided in me. So I told her she should use Cit47 and Restore Life. Cit47 and Restore Life. Because Cit47 helps to balance her hormones, especially in women. Women that have hormonal imbalance, Cit47 helps them a lot. I told us why. It has phytoestrogen and everything. So it corrects whatever deficiencies there are. So she started using Cit47 and Restore Life. Her husband was also using it. So guess what? She started using it around January last year. And you know the good news? She gave birth last month. Yes. So somebody who the doctors had told that the drugs will not work. Oh, let's just do IVF. That's the only way you can have children. So she used it, and today she has a baby. She just gave birth to a baby girl last month. And I started her up. When I found out that she had given birth, I was excited for her. I said, babe, how far now? How far with the, if you notice what I said here, I said, how far with that Cit47 now? How was it? She said, we're using it together with other supplements. All of them brought about the good news. I was like, wow, thank you, Jesus. When I was told that IVF was the last option, and she got pregnant after using it like I prescribed. She said, I continued with all the supplements plus the ones I was taking too. I asked her, how many years were you married before you took in? She said, 6 years. And today she has a baby. She didn't have to spend all that money on IVF and everything. Okay? So our supplements work, but you have to understand how they work and you have to apply them very well. And I'm also excited for her because the one thing she has wanted for so many years has finally become a reality. And our products are there for her to thank for that. So you see, this opportunity is not just about making money for a lot of people. It provides health freedom. During our 381 retreat, you saw that lady, right, that had a spinal problem. In fact, she was supposed to go for surgery. And she started using C247, started using Restore Life. And what happened? She came to the retreat with heels. She was wearing 6-inch heels to climb the stage. No pain, nothing. So our supplements really, really, really work.
What does it feel like when you wake up in the morning and then you suddenly discover that you have cancer? And then the whole life is ahead of you and you don't know what to do. It was 4 months down the road, as soon as I joined the business, I started having problems with part of my stomach where I had, my cancer surgery because I'm a cancer survivor, And then I started having these issues. So I called Ambassador Unke, who happened to be my leader, and I said to her, this is what I was going through. And then she said to me, Mr. Cash, why are you not using your product? I said, what product? She said, the one that they give to me. I said, really? She said, yeah. I said, okay. I gave some to my mom, I gave some to friends. I don't know, I think I have a couple of them. So she now encouraged me to start using this product. So I took the products. I started to use them, and at that point in time, I wanted to quickly dash out to go and see my doctors, to be sure that all was fine. And luckily for me, it was about the fourth month, I had been paid my first 1 something million naira. So I just bought a ticket and I went to Germany for 7 days. I went to see my doctors and I took the product with me. I showed it to them and I said to them, this is what I'm taking. Somebody recommended it for me, and my doctor said, fantastic, that I can take them, but that they are very expensive, but if I can afford it, I should go ahead and take them. So that's the story. And then I took those products, I came back, I took them diligently for 3 months plus, and on the 6th of December precisely, I took the next flight, I went back to Germany. I went into the hospital the next day, I went for checkup, they did colonoscopy. After the colonoscopy, when the doctors came out, they told me that my intestines were looking like that of a newborn baby. I was shocked, I was perplexed, I wept. And I started to thank God, And then 2 days after, I had to go to see this College of Surgeons. Like, these are the major doctors in the teaching hospital that did my surgery then, 7-8 years ago. So I had to go and see them for analysis. And during the analysis, I was eventually declared cancer-free. You know what it's like. You know what it meant to me. For me, that was the word. That was the break point for me. Like, for real, I was declared cancer-free. For using this product for 3 months, wow, all the pain that was having disappeared. Up till date, that pain is gone. I use the product continually. So at that point, I just said to myself, I have found a treasure. This is my own treasure because this treasure gives me life and gives me an opportunity for me to make residual income.
So now you see, if you really want to be part of this, if you really want to add product and you also want to be part of the business, because this product is moving and it's very good, and be part of the sales system so that you can also benefit financially and be financially free. Join us, call my number, and then I'll show you how you can be part of the distribution chain and without you selling anything. Just part of the system that we have put together so that it can help you to make money while you're not there.